Well, folks, here we are giving Budget Cutter a go at Vardorvis. Your gear needs to be under 2 mil. Bit of an interesting one. The main weapon to use here was the Dragon Scimitar Fighter Torso. Didn't bother going to buy a Amulet of Glory at the GE. I just figured I'd get it done. And the fight's very straightforward with the mechanics. The only issue is the DPS. Now, normally I'm in here with the Scythe, destroying Vardorvis. However, with the Dragon Scimitar, a little bit harder. So I needed to just be on my wits and ensure that I didn't get hit. I had tons of food and prayer pots in inventory, so I wasn't too worried about failing this one. Now, the main thing was protecting against the Vardorvis head attack there, range. You get tricky placements of the axe there, where you need to click just under the pillar, which are the red squares, and then immediately click back. That'll prevent you from being hit with the axe. Now, if you get hit with the axe, you get a bleeding effect, which causes damage over time. Not ideal. Also worth noting, the 2 mil isn't just isolated to gear, it also includes your inventory. Not too much of a hassle, you just gotta make sure you're not bringing anything crazy food-wise. Pretty straightforward, just dodging the axes, ensuring that protect from melee on is at all times. Completing the capture there to prove I'm not a bot. Sometimes you'll get attacks where the axe and the head pop up at the same time. Just gotta be a little wary of that and ensure that you protect range before the head attacks you. Nothing more to really say here. We just hack away at him with the Dragon Scimitar. The next best slot for the defender was a Ruin Defender, but I did not have one, and I didn't feel it necessary to go grind one out just for this little achievement here. Now, worth noting, the more damage you do to Vardorvis, the lower his defense gets, which allows you to hit him more often. However, the lower his health gets, the more aggressive he gets. So here's another interesting placement where you've got to step forward and step back out to ensure that you don't get hit with the axe. Yeah, it's just keeping an eye on those axes spawning on top of you that I struggle to get used to. I'd like to say now I'm okay at it. I still have the odd death here. Now, this isn't my first attempt. I had another attempt, but I did fail that. So this is technically my second attempt at this. But yeah, if you're looking at getting this done and you know how Vardorvis works, well worth getting. I do enjoy these little combat achievements which make you gear up in a different way. The only thing I dislike is how long it takes. This one's a bit of a placement, just gotta make sure you don't get hit with the axe. Now we're in the aggressive phase here, so he starts getting a bit faster. Now there, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. I think I did get hit there actually. You've just got to be aggressive. Now, if you right click as he does that attack, you can sometimes get a free hit on him. And yeah, if you're struggling to learn Vardorvis, worth getting there with low gear. The death fees can eat into your gold stack quite a lot. Here we are, we're pretty much at the finish line here. I knew I had it in the bag, I just had to hope I didn't stuff up. There we go. There you go. Bit of a pointless one, really. But we got it. I was missing a head, I didn't know that the whole time.